My vengeance ends now.
Hey, it's Danish, and I'm in a really good mood because thanks to the help from a mate, who will get an honourable mention, I've beaten the Tower of Babble Easter egg. I can't, with 2 people no less. 2 people, not 4. So here's how you can do it. Now the most important thing is you need someone who is this guy. This guy is Samuel. He's a schizophrenic, and I know that because whoever plays as him can hear Richtofen when Richtofen says something to do with the Easter egg. Now, first thing, you need to build the Obelisk Table. The first part is a meteor, which you'll find right here. It's the only spot you can find it. The second part is the table. Now, you find that here next to where you could find the part of the jet gun. Or right here in the room outside of the power, once you've turned the power on. The radio you can find for the Obelisk Table can either be in the garage, next to where the box first spawns in the diner on top of that cabinet, or if you go through the cornfields and find Noct, there is a certain place you can find the radio there. It tends to spawn there more often than not for me, right on that desk. And the last part, I didn't open the way, but go to the farmhouse, open this door. As soon as you open the door, go straight to the left, you'll find the power box. Or it'll spawn at the foot of that dumpster next to where the box spawns. Now, if you go to where the cornfields are, go to the green light and there'll be a little lava pit. You want to follow the line of lava. Just follow it. As soon as it splits, turn to the right. The lava will end, you'll turn to the left, and then walk straight ahead, and you'll find the Obelisk Table. Well, this is where you build the Obelisk Table. Once you build it once, it saves to your profile. Now, the first thing you gotta do, obviously, turn the power on. And then he says this.
Ah, good job! Wunderbar! Done well, my friend. But this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. Of your group, you're the only one who seems to be able to hear me. So you must convince your deaf friends to heat up the obelisk. Setting a puny fire will not be enough. It must reach an extreme temperature. Now, if only you know how to build a portable engine of some sort, which might grow very hard. Some sort of jet engine with an afterburner? Oh, what, you do? Oh, goody, goody. So, why are you still standing here listening to voices in your head? Get to it, Schweinhund, or Nazis will kill you all!
Put it bluntly. Now you want to build a jet gun once you turn the power on. This can be found next to stamina. This is the work table where you build it. Please excuse the random blackouts because it was still technically connected to my character while I was teleporting and it kept blacking out because I was teleporting. But you build it next to stamina. Now the first part you probably find is right when you turn the power on. The wire can be found either right here, on top of that generator there, where that little white box right in the middle, or it can be found on that barrel right there. Those are the 3 locations for the wiring for the jet gun. The second place you can find a part is in the cabin where the bowie knife is. There's 2 to 3 locations. One of them is right in front of the fireplace, right there. And the other location is either on that table to the left or on the little metal grid to the right. Both right next to the bowie knife. It's not hard to find. The next part is probably the hardest to find, to be honest. Now, the big jet part, it can be found right next to where you could find the table for the obelisk. Well, table. It's right there on that crack. That's one spot. Now, the next spot, sorry, please excuse the shit camera work, right in that corner, or just search among the cars. Maybe like within the cars you'll find the little jet piece. The final piece you'll find in Noct. Now you can find it either on that little shelf there, next to those desks, next to the stairs, on that cabinet I believe, or on those chest of drawers. That's the final piece. And Richtofen says this once you find the final piece.
That is a last piece! Now you have everything you need to make the jet engine ready!
Basically, he lets you know once you've got the final piece. Once you got it, you want to use the jet gun on the Obelisk Table until it overheats and breaks.
Now we need the 115, and the only place to get that is from the flesh. The flesh! You must rise the 115 from the undead by killing them. Oh, why do you need a bunch of it? Get busy! That is a large group of Lebenden totem. Lure them to the Obelisk. Then make them go boom!
Basically, what you've got to do is lure zombies to the Obelisk Table once you've overheated the jet gun, and kill them with explosives. The ray gun counts as an explosive. Once you've killed enough, Richtofen will speak to Sam again, which will be now.
You must reduce the incoming power by a factor of 4.
Now this bit is quite annoying because it requires you and it requires at least two people in the game to grab the EMPs. Now, this can be extremely frustrating. Once you've got EMPs, what you've got to do is EMP 4 of those green lights, which you use to teleport, at the same time, and then you'll get the achievement. If there's 2 people, there is one little trick you can try, which I did do with my mate. Waited until the last zombie was alive. And what you want to do is once you've both got 2 EMPs each, you need to have 2 EMPs each. Both of you prepare a teleporter underneath the green light, and please excuse the long footage. I wasn't sure how long I'd need to basically say what needs to be said. Once you've got it, one person's going to be distracting the zombie, the other person's getting an EMP ready. What you have to do is both of you at the same time throw an EMP right towards your feet. As soon as you see it hit the floor, jump in the teleporter, and as soon as you reappear, throw a second EMP. I'm going to demonstrate it in a sec. It's difficult to explain, it's far easier to show. We got lucky, we managed to do it first time, which I didn't think we'd be able to pull off. Do it like this.
This beautiful planet will be healed once more, and the flesh will cover the earth. What a glorious day that will be for you. You will be the hero that has saved all of the earth for me to play with.
And that's pretty much it. And that'll give you the achievement. This is what the Obelisk Tower will look like once you've beaten it, which is pretty cool. But if you're going to do the Easter egg, I suggest doing Richtofen's side, because if you do Maxis' side, you have to turn the power off, meaning no perks. Even if you buy them with a turbine, once the perk machine hasn't got any power, then you won't be able to use the perk. But that's all you have to do. I want to give a special thanks to the person who did it with me. Drunk Choas is his gamer tag. Thanks a fucking bunch. Seriously. I'm surprised both of us had the patience for it, because he went down a couple of times. So, yeah, I owe him one. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys can do this too. Danish out.